Hi students, this is Nicola Gutgold, your professor for CAS 100, and we're moving along in our textbook to Chapter 2. And in Chapter 2, I'd like to share with you some thoughts about audience analysis. One of the most important aspects of effective speech is understanding the needs of your audience. In other words, what does that audience need to get from you in your speech? Why are you even giving a speech? Why are they there? There are essentially two types of audience analysis. The first one is situational, and the other one is demographical. Consider situational audience analysis. This involves questions like, why is your audience experiencing this speech right now? What time of day is it? Were they required to attend your speech? These are all thoughts that are very important when considering your public speech. For example, if an audience is required to be there, they're going to have a very different feeling about your speech than if they chose to be there. Demographical audience analysis is information like the age of your audience, the amount of experience with this topic that your audience has, the intelligence of your audience, whether your audience is predominantly male or female. These are demographic analysis of your audience. And for me, I always think about marketing companies that think about all of these kinds of factors when rolling out a new product. We've noticed a lot of differences in the way marketers market to people who are essentially at home right now during COVID-19. So in many ways, that's a good example of situational audience analysis and how marketing companies are trying to fit the need of people staying at home right now with services that come to them, things like delivering cars to their homes. As a public speaker, you too are required to consider these exact needs of your audience at this moment and meet those needs with a speech that matches the moment. What I'd like to talk about now are the purposes of speeches. There are two major purposes of speeches. One is a general purpose, and we've already discussed this a little bit, to inform, persuade, entertain. Another purpose is a specific purpose, and that is what you plan to accomplish by delivering this information in this speech. For example, you may have a specific purpose that sounds something like this. After listening to my speech today, you will be well informed about the history of Cape May, New Jersey. That's a specific purpose. And notice that I put it into an action statement. After listening to this speech today. Psychologically, that's really helpful for your audience because they know what they should be getting out of your speech by the time that you're done. So what I'd like you to do is reflect on who is your audience. What is their special combination? What do they have situationally and demographically? What do you want them to specifically get out of the speech that you're going to present? And good luck as you narrow down the audience's needs and how you're going to fulfill them as a speaker.